Unit 7 Engaging English language learner through the effective use of visual. Hello teacher, how is it going? Welcome to my podcast regarding the engaging English language learner through the effective use of visual in material development. Visual elements are the foundations components used in arts, design, and communication to create and convey meaning through visual media. They include characteristics like line, shapes, color, value, form, texture, and space. Understanding this element is crucial for analyzing, creating, and interpreting visual content. In this context, I would like to mention several things such as space, typography, graphics, colors, and layout, and page organizer. The first one is space. In page design, space is called white space, the space between objects on the pages, as well as the space within the individual element, space between letters of a word. White space supports visual guidance, directs attention, and provides visual clues. Anyway, too little white space creates the feeling of an overcrowded, and too much white space may give an impression of incompleteness. A proper balance between the white space and the other elements creates a clean layout. Second, typography. Typography, the visual look of typeset material, is the key elements or foundations of any design. Typography involves fonts or style of types and their size, alignments, color, and spacing. Letter spacing, word spacing, leading, line spacing. In English teaching and learning, we prefer the font called Times New Roman to the others. On designs, the art of design is to bring different visual elements together following this rule to serve well the purpose of the material and the audience, the learners. Legibility and readability. Legibility refers to the fact of being easy to read or the degree to which something is easy to read. And readability is defined as the quality of being easy and enjoyable to read. In short, legibility and readability means easy to read. You should also evaluate readability, ease of reading, processing the text, and usability, use of the document to complete a task. When you think about fonts, consider legibility more than decorations. Decorative and script font can impact legibility of a document. Size. Font size can appear different even when size the same due to their specific feature or traits. Your decisions about font size depend on various factors such as the kind of fonts, the age of your reader, and the importance of contrast or hierarchy, legibility, and readability. Graphics. Graphics communicate complex ideas in simple ways that can help language learners. They are mostly used to communicate information, draw attention, and decorate. Heading. They not only help users to locate information, they also help to structure text and identify the hierarchy of information within it. They work like street signs to guide readers. Heading may be presented in several ways. You have the option of center flash left on the left side of the page, run in on the left side of the page and integrate it into the text, and etc. Icons and symbols. It may be the best example of this role. Icons are pictorial representations of actual things and are easy to read as they remind learners of this thing. Reader need to learn them to be able to quickly discover the meaning. For example, you could choose a symbol of any task that language learner do voluntarily and use this symbol throughout your materials. Images. When you use images, photograph, illustrations, etc., you should think about the relationship between the text and the image, how they work together and how you want them to work for the learner. Relationship between the text and the image is redundant relationship, complementary relationship, and supplementary relationship. When image and text don't work together, they add an extra cognitive burden on your learner, hindering rather than supporting comprehension. The fourth one is color. Color is a powerful visual tool that allows multiple effects in design. It creates contrast, attract attention, convey meaning, create moods, organize a document, or makes connection between items. It can impart importance to different objects and guide reader eyes. We think about the role of color in the entire design. When you combine color, use your sense of balance and color harmony. You can learn from what you see around you. At the same time, if you see color that go together or want to play with color, use various prints or online tools. For this reason, Adobe offers free online Adobe Color CC to create color schemes. The last one is layout and page organizer. Good layout in language teaching material attract learner attentions. It also supports their focus, sequence items of the material smoothly, separate different sections of the material, invite aesthetic response, and gives consistent structure. Layout plays an important role in the arrangements of information on a page and its consequent comprehension and use. In graphic design, layout involves the placement of text, image, graphics, headings, and other elements on a page. You organize these elements using the principle of design to create visual relationship, arranging and position the elements with a clear intent, the message you want to communicate. Simply said, page layout involves putting three elements together: visual hierarchy, what is important; visual flow, what to look at next; and groupings and alignment, what go with what. This is the end of the podcast. Thank you, teacher, for your valuable time. God bless you. Thank you so much.